Welcome to this video where I show you how to solo the entirety of layer 2. This means floor 1s and floor 2. So prior to this, you're going to want Etheron's Gaze. In order to get Etheron's Gaze, you're going to have to get a spear, and basically you can just Google up a video on how to do that, unless you want me to make a video if you find them all confusing, and then I'll show you guys how to. Anyway, so first what we're going to do is we're going to grab the orb, and you guys can just follow what I'm going to do. Just because I have 1 fortitude off of getting something good. Alright. So basically you just wanna come over here. I'm probably gonna cut out my microphone after this, but after you grab the key, come up here. Alright, so here's what you're gonna wanna do first. You're gonna wanna just go straight through. Alright. So you're gonna want to come up here. Easy skip. Climb up here, and there's the wind. So, alright. So coming down here, go straight up here. If you have a weak build, and you think the Bug Keeper's gonna take too long, you can clear your parasites over there. But in most builds, especially if you're level 20, you should be able to just come up here, go right through here, just climb up here to save some time, and so you don't get hit by the spikes. Climb over the bridge. Alright. So, jump over that. Clear that. I should be able to see it more. You can sort of analyze the pattern. You just gotta parry, move in a circle to dodge that. Dodge that. You can parry that or dodge it. I ended up not doing that well that time. Alright, there you go. Come over here. Come over here. Now you clear server sites here. Yeah. Probably gotta go this out so I can see in my, like when I'm not doing the actual one, but yeah. So you can actually take a union hook at the beginning to get above the cliffs if you want to, but it doesn't really save much time, and I don't really use it because of that. Basically just use mobility. Over here. Alright, if you have the spear, you're gonna want to go down this pitfall, and you can just look up a video on how to do that. Or I can, and if you guys don't think there's a good enough video for that, I can make one, but yeah. Should be pretty self-explanatory. So you come up here, and you kind of just gotta... Alright. So you come over here. I talked to the chief. Come back over here. Founder spawn. I hate you spam right click to get out of ragdoll. I am selling a bit. What the heck? You know I do not get that person over there. So you come up here. Slide. Roll. Ignore this guy. Jump. Get here. Climb up here. So you don't get hit by any spikes if they drop. Which I don't even know if they drop anymore because I haven't seen them in a while. Alright, so you're going to want to come up here. And boom, you made it to Chaser. Now, you can just chill here. Once you're done healing all you want, talk to him. Alright, this is where voiceover me comes in. So basically, here's my tips. So first off, when he does this move, you can actually block it. Although many people do not know you can block the spikes and it'll push you further in. So just stay towards the edge and block, or you can go outside, it's up to you. That move you want to dodge, and you listen for the sound key, which goes boom, the piano move. On the 3 move, you just want to parry them all, but you can, if you have Ghost or Flaming Mirage or Exploding Mirage Gun, like I had, or Mirage Gun, you can just dodge all of that. And then the thing that comes out of the ground, you just parry. You can see further examples in this boss fight. I won't shorten it, but if you want to skip to what I showed on screen to end the boss fight. Oh my god. Bro, you can use bloodlessers if you have some. I don't have any. Cause I thought it was here, you know what I'm saying? You are my enemy. I said who you are. You are my enemy. My enemy. You are my enemy. I said who you are. My enemy. Alright, so now he's about to go into his last phase. So basically you're just gonna get on a pillar right now. And then basically you're just gonna wanna sit there so then the bottom things will hit you. And be ready for an attack. It commonly does the full thing, but it can do anything. Alright, so basically here, you're going to want to turn on this first obelisk. Basically, and look over there in case there's a medallion chest so you can grab it. Basically, we're gonna need to get all 5 obelisks, so time stops, so it doesn't kick us out, because if it kicks us out, it'll restart the map, and then I think we get wiped after like 2 or 3 tries. So basically, we just want to stop it. There's an old diver's watch in your inventory if you want to check out how to stop it. But yeah, just follow exactly what I do. Alright, so for this part, you're gonna have these purple lights, and basically you're just gonna want to avoid them if you can, and if you can't and they go on you, just keep running forward, and then the spears will all miss you because they'll just throw spears. Also note that while doing, just follow my exact route while we do all of this, because I don't want you guys to do anything like that can kill you. I know Miserables can kill you, so make sure you have 5 medallions, if you're going to use them, because that's what I did, or 15 knowledge if you're going to use it for a bow reroll. And don't talk to any NPCs, because I heard some of them could wipe you. I'm not entirely sure. But don't talk to any NPCs except Miserables if you need to use them. Anyway, continue watching. So if you climb up here the way I do it, and you have to do it the way I do it so there's no barriers, there's actually pretty much like always a chest there. Although I kind of climbed up the wrong part here, but you can just drop down and grab it. And yeah, not many people know about this chest, and it's really useful. Look, it dropped me 7 medallions. So yeah, use that. Alright, so over here is a watcher tower with a bunch of medallions. Don't go there. Even if you're with people, I wouldn't recommend going there. They can kill you really instantly. And there's not always medallions, but you can see if there's a chest there. But yeah, especially if you're solo, definitely do not go there. Alright, so I memorized this code, and that's what I was doing it off of. But I'm going to put the code on screen so you guys can see. And that's how many you're going to take. My tip, so you don't have to reset, is just be slow, click gradually, don't just click it all at once, because sometimes it'll glitch, as you can see in here. Some of them didn't work, and when it doesn't work, you won't hear the sound and nothing will happen, so you can just click it and ignore how it didn't work. So over here, this guy will give you monster mantras that you can get back at Castle Light. I use a treasure town to get Beast Bro, which is actually super helpful in this run. Ghost is also super helpful in the Mirage Cone thing for Etheron. But if you don't have any of those, you can still do stuff, and I'll explain more about that later. But in order to, basically, you're just gonna want to talk to this guy, and you're gonna want to click 1, 2, 1, and just finish the dialogue. So then, when you open the dialogue again, you can only click 1, multiple times. And yeah. Here there's one on that crate, so you can go grab that if it's there, and then you can continue forward. Check over here, a mid chest can spawn here. there's only two in the sewer. You're just gonna want to grab this one right here, and excuse me not being able to move. And basically, there's another one which I'll tell you when it comes. Up here's where the last medallion, and right now there wasn't any, so I just tried to fight these guys to throw some hookups. And it turns out my build is really not takey because I could not left click these guys, and I just had to run out of here. So that definitely worried me for Etheron. But yeah, we got out of there, and we continued moving. Alright, here's the last obelisk, and there's sometimes a kerosene chest right in front of you. You can't miss it. So now you can just continue away. You can grab that if it's there. And now if you look to our left right now, over there, there can be a chest there sometimes. And I checked up, even though I've never seen one there. But my friend is convinced that there is one up there. The one can spawn up there, but I've never seen it, so I don't really believe it. But you can check there if you want to be safe. But yeah, I just don't think there's any up here, besides the one that you can see from the last obelisk. Basically, just look around you for pink beams so you can get all the kills and medallions. Now that we're at Miserabilis, make sure if you're gonna reroll your build, you have 50 knowledge, or if you're gonna get the power, you have 5 medallions. And all of this doesn't matter until you get here where you say, I seek power for the strength, which gives you 33% against Atheron, which I recommend doing if you have a PvP build, as it really helps. As the longer you take, the more time you have to wipe, but also make sure to relax when you're doing it. Don't rush it too much. And yeah, if you want the knowledge, then just say I seek clarity and give them the knowledge. Simple as that. Alright, so you can find medallion chests like on top of buildings. You'll just see pink beams. You can find them everywhere. Under this building, right under me, or the one at the right of it, there's gonna be a trap building maybe, and then one of them is also gonna have a minigame. In order to have it not trap you in, just make sure you come in from the top and you'll be good. Remember, during this whole time, it's swarming with gears and medallions, so stay on the roofs as much as you can. And basically, if you're gonna do the minigame, I would recommend you have a really good PvE slot. And I can't guarantee you won't wipe, so I just did not do it. But it does give you a lot of medallions. If you're with friends, I'd recommend only doing it with your friends, and you can trust them, and you make sure you guys don't wipe, because they made it really hard. But you can get a lot of medallions from it. And basically, you just want to come like how this could be a drop building. Just come into the top, and it can't trap you in. Just grab those medallions, and yeah, just do that all around. So a lot of people miss this teleporter, which takes you to this like a swampy area, and basically there's a medallion chest that can spawn on the left here, and yeah, you're gonna grab that if it spawns, which you just. Alright, so if you don't have brick wall like me, which you probably don't, what's very important with these Gears guards is you have to make sure to spam right click to get up from ragdoll, because if you go and they hit you, they can easily get a combo and they do a lot of damage. Look at this. This also made me question I should get through them. They actually did so much damage here. I got really scared. And they could have hit me to the void there, so I probably should not have done that. But yeah, just get away as fast as you can. Go over here. And now you should heal to full HP no matter what, and you should use a repair kit. I ended up noticing a bit mid-fight that I forgot to use the repair kit, which that's why I bought it for, but at least I got to use it for the Cures guards when I was leaving, as you guys will see. But anyway, I'm going to give you all the tips I can for Etheron right now. Alright, so while we wait to heal, you guys just gotta remember, do not stress at all. Like when I was stressing, I've always been messing up, and then the moment I started to be calmer throughout the fight and more concentrated, it really helped, and I was able to parry everything quite perfectly. Now, for all you guys that are like more newbie and stuff like that, or maybe even what I use most of this fight actually, so I guess I'm a newbie. But basically, you're gonna want to parry the first one and hold F when you do that. It'll automatically parry the second one and block the third one, which will help, especially if you don't have a shield. But you can block a lot with shield. Just spam parry during this beam, and if there's a Cures guard trying to throw stuff at you, it will automatically parry that, so you won't even have to worry about it. I recommend just dodging these, as if you parry the Cures guards, first off, it can be quite hard. I have to do it later. But basically, when you parry them, it'll knock you back. And yeah, basically just avoid them. They should be pretty easy to avoid if you just move around. And I would recommend trying not to get hit too much at the beginning here. As you can see, Ghost helped here, because you don't want to use too much of the health packs, and most health packs spawn at the beginning in the first floor. If they spawn a lot like me, there's like 3 of them. And yeah, I had to use one here. Once you get to like 75% health, automatically go for a health pack. And if you have anything above that, you see 2, which you'll see later, automatically kill 2. They can do a lot of damage, and that's how I wiped one time. Also, be careful. You can parry the you can parry the blind even though there's no damage, which I did a bit later. But yeah, it kind of sounds like the beam, so you might just have to wait a second. Anyway, keep going up. Make sure the bones hit the pillars a lot, because he's gonna be spawning a lot of bones. And so you don't have to worry about dragging them around. This is when I dragged around to here. And you're just going to want to fill up all the obelisks. You just have to do 3. Parry that, and just attack every time it does that stomp. It'll give you so many free hits, and you want to do as much damage as you can to it. When it ults, here is where we got our problem. So, see, look at the way I'm looking. You're going to want to slide, jump, and dash. But because I have Beast Burrow, I just wait for it to run out, since I've done it with my friends, and then I just burrow like that. See, that one was kind of late. But you just want to wait. If you have Beast Bro, you're gonna want to wait for the thing to go out. But you probably don't have Beast Bro unless you've done it with friends before. But this is how you solo, taking all the medallions for yourself. You already know. And then you're just gonna want to be hitting Etheron's hand. When this happens, just parry. I parried all 3 there. Put them in, but you can just left click and then block the third one, as it doesn't have too much posture. It doesn't give too much posture, like 1. And yeah, you just look. I started to calm down. I started to do a lot. Make sure you jump when these bones happen. I can do a lot of combos with this, which I don't like. And then yeah, just put them in. Boom. Simple like that. 3rd floor. Now once you get all 3 floors, he'll be paused, and you gotta jump down to the 2nd floor. Once you stun him and you do damage for the first time, once he becomes unstunned, so yeah, when he's unstunned, you're going to want to make sure that you go straight to the 1st floor, then to the 3rd floor. A couple of times in this fight, it was very convenient for me to just get the 2nd floor first, or the 2nd floor like 2nd. But it's helpful if you can go straight to the 1st one, then to the 3rd floor, and then the 2nd floor, so then you're closer when he gets stunned. So he got stunned about 3 to 4 times, and that's with the power-up, but that's because I had PvP build. And he did quite a lot of slaps. Well, not people. I've gotten more before, but he did a good amount of slaps like that. The slaps do a lot of damage, so you're just gonna want to make sure your parry has relatively easy parry time, but it can be hard if you have a lot of people. Also, use as much healing as you can. I've been using this flame wisp throughout the fight, and it helped a lot. And yeah, I always see health back if you can. Like at this health, I would wait till I get to the bar thing before I get health back. Like 75 or maybe only 1 bar away. Actually, yeah, I think 1 bar away, get a health back if you're near one. And yeah, it spawns quite a lot, especially on the 1st floor. So yeah. Anyway, good luck. Alright, so at this part, once you see that I've taken a bar, I was originally going to commit, but then as you can see I lost a lot more of the bar, which is 75% at least. So I come back just quick as much as I can. I've been lucky throughout this fight about the things. And notice how they hit the bone, so you can just spam left click if the bones are hitting the little like claw thing. So yeah, grab the health pack, we're going up. Continue. So this is a perfect example of why you should not stress. I went into the ult very early, I could tell, and I messed up the dodge, and I lost a lot of health. Now I very well could have wiped here, but I decided to parry that and like try to be smart about it. Luckily the bones came and I just left clicked and got full health because the health packs give a lot of health. And so yeah, remember, don't stress. Even after that, I didn't stress, and that's why I didn't wipe. But yeah, I stressed in the first. I kind of stressed in the first place, which is why I lost all that damage to the ult. So this is a perfect example of how I wiped in the past. When Etheron gets overwhelming, and as you can see, 2 ult black spawn, they're gonna do a lot of damage. So I'm not even. You don't want to risk it. You want to instantly kill them as fast as you can. Use the beam when he spawns it to help do damage to them, like I did, and boom, you're completely safe at full HP. Alright, now that you're safe, you're going to want to just get out of there as fast as you can. You try to move as fast as you can. Grab your loot. Look, I got an enchant and a to the Ruska here. So that was pretty nice. And Ethereal normally drops really great loot. So that's how you get a lot of legendary weapons like the real blade I'm holding and stuff like that. So you're going to want to continue. And right now I just tried to get an armor. And I was being very safe about it. I did not want to get wiped because if those white stuff hit you, you'll get wiped. So you don't want to be stationary for too long. Anyway, there's no medallions to get here until you cross the bridge and get past the curious guards. So just keep going straight until you cross back the little pillared like pixeled bridge. Alright, so I've wiped the curious guards on my unobtainable PvE build, and they do a lot of damage. Make sure you only get hit by like one of them like that, roll cancel, and just go to the left instantly. Now when you're in here, I looked up, there's normally a chest there. It didn't spawn this time, unfortunately. No, I just went left just to be safe, but you realistically you should go right because you don't even get safer here because there's more curious guards here. Anyway, continuing forward. Alright, so this actually isn't a building, but the building before, when we went left, this is another reason you should go right. There's a lot of medallions. There's medallions in it, and that's all the safe ones that I like to go. But you could also climb that building, get more medallions, and go back around. And there's a bunch of medallion chests that's dangerous, but you can look it up if you want those. Guys, please like and subscribe because 99% of you guys aren't subscribed, and we really need it in order to get the 1,000 subscribers and the content creator in the Discord server. Yeah, for Deepwoken, and it would be real cool. And also comment to help the boost the algorithm so more people can see this and get help, and just share it with all your friends like on Discord and everything. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice rest of your day.